Welcome back to the channel. My name is Samira. So today we are making this beautiful and elastic waistline pant. Very beautiful one. Please guys, don't forget to click the subscribe button under my video to subscribe now. You can also share this video with your friends, with your family members. Tell them to also subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to give my video a thumbs up so that this video can reach more people, so that they also can learn from it. You can also check our other channels that we have, other tutorials on my YouTube channel, so that you can also learn how to cut other styles that we have made on this channel. So please bring out your material, so let's cut this beautiful and elastic waistline pants together. So if you have your material there with you, you can bring it out. So let's get started and let's do this. Let's do this for real. Let's cut these pants together. So guys, keep on watching and please watch to the end.
So this is our material that we are using to make our pants. So we'll get started with the measurement. So we'll start with our waistline. So it's elastic waist line that we are using to make this pants. It will have elastic. So I'm marking 1.5 for the elastic line. So that is what I'm marking there now. So after marking it now, before we now get our waistline proper to start with our measurement, so that is what I'm marking there now. So that is it from the upper side to the waistline of the elastic is 1.5. Remember, 1.5. So from there now, that is from that line now, that's where we'll now start with our measurement for our normal waistline now. So that is the tie line that we will use now. My tie line that I'm using there is 12. My hip line is 9. So my hip line is 9. That is from the waistline to my hip line is 9. So I'm still pointing it for you to see, because I've seen that the chalk is not showing very well. Please don't be annoyed of that. So that is our length of our pant. My length that I'm using there is 19. 19 is the length, including the folding hem line, making it that 19. So that is the line there now. So I've said it, from the waist to our hip is 9. From the waistline again to our tie line is 12. So the length is 19. So we'll start with our measurement. Remember, it's elastic waistline that we are making. So we'll not just make it exactly our waistline. So we'll put extra allowance on it so that we will get our waistline for the elastic, so that we can pass through when we finish sewing it, putting our elastic. So what I'm adding there for our waist now is 40. It's 40 that I'm adding there now, because our hip is 42. So I just take away from the hip, that just 2 from it, so that the elastic can go through. It's elastic that we are making on this our pants. And look at what I'm doing very well. Just follow the process that I'm doing, so that you will also look at it and cut it on your own. And I want you guys to learn this thing and cut it. So this is our hip line that I'm marking now. So I'm using my hip to mark, so that we'll get a straight line before we'll start with the measurement. I'm using my hip to mark, so that we'll get a straight line before we start our measurement. So that is what I'm marking, from the waist side to the hip line, from the hip line to the tie line there. So when making your pants, remember, if you are cutting it, you use from the waist, you mark, that is divided by 4. Coming to the hip, you divide it by 4. But when you come to that, your tie line is 2. You will use to divide it. So that's my straight line now that I'm using, so that we'll get that our straight line before we start our measurement. You know, it's a pant nika that we are using, so it's a short one that we are making. It's not a long trouser. That's why we are doing all of this. So now I'm giving it a little shape from the hip, from the waist, because it's a elastic that we are using to make that. So that's why I'm marking now 40 for the waist. Remember, I've said it before that 40 is what we use for the waist. So coming to that our tie line now, so I'm adding 2. So after having your tie line, my tie line is 25, that is 12.5. So now I'm curving it now from the tie line side to get that our curve side of it now. So that's what I've done there now. So can you see what I'm doing? For please, it's not showing you very well, but that's what I'm doing there now. So I've curved it out. So that is the ankle side of it, that is the hem side of our pant. So what I'm marking there now is 11. I'm marking 11 on it. That side is 11. Remember, the hip is 42, the tie line is 25, that is 12.5. So that is the connection now that I'm connecting it from the tie line side. So we are done with the pants. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, watch my video to the end, and share it to your friends so that they can learn from it and also do it on their own. So that is what I'm doing now. So I've cutting it now from the waist side of it, that is the elastic side. So that is what I'm cutting now. So remember, the length is what I'm still showing you. The length is 19 there. So that is the length that I'm cutting. So after that, we'll now fold it. After finishing it, we'll fold by 1.5. So the remaining one will now be the length of the pants that we are making. So this is what I'm doing there now. So I'm cutting it out for you to see. So please watch this video to the end and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, share it to your friends so that more people can learn from it and also sew it on their own. So this is the pants and this is the front. You are making the front first, that is cutting the front side first. So what I will do now, I will open the other side of it now. So I'm still giving it that a little curve to shape it just a little. No pant, you just go free like that, but I want to shape it a little so that it will come out very good. And that is what I've done there now with my chalk. So now I'm opening the other side of it now. So this is the front side of my pants that I'm cutting. So watch every detail that I'm doing here so that you can do it on your own and sew it and wear it out. So now we'll go with the back side of it now. So this is the back side that I'm using the front to lay down. So what I will do now is that the front side and the back will not be equal. So what I'm doing, I'm adding 1 inch on it for the upper side because of our buttock. Because of our buttock, our buttock is bigger at the back side of it. Now that's why I'm adding that 1 inch at the upper side of it. And look at where I'm adding it from the front side of it. So this, I will now curve it to connect it to get to the other side to be equal. It will be equal at the other side of it. Now that is what I'm doing there. But at the front side, I added 1 inch. Why? Because of the buttock, so that it will size well, to pack very well. So that is what I've done there now. So now I will also add our allowance. Remember, I didn't add any allowance at the front side, so I'm adding my allowance at the back. What I added there at the back is 2 inches. I added 2 inches because we didn't add any allowance at the back, front side when cutting. So the allowance will go for the back. And from the crotch line side, I'm adding 2 inch again. So I'm adding 2 inch at the back side of it so that it will also pack very well, it will also connect very well. So that's what I'm doing there now. Remember, on this our crotch line side, I'm adding 2 inch on it. So that is how you also make your own when you are cutting your own pant like this. So just take every detail of it, watch it to the end, subscribe to my channel, share it to your friends, and give it a thumbs up. Please watch my video to the end, and I want you guys to see what I'm doing here and do it on your own. And you can, by the time you do it, you will see how it will come out. The outcome will be very good. And wear it out. This kind of thing is for you to wear out. It's a free wear pants that you can just make, and it's good to go. So we are done with the front and the back, like the cutting now. So what we will do, we'll go and stitch it. So I will also show you how you will stitch your pants when sewing it. I will use my pin to pin it out, so that pin will guide you to use it to go and sew on the machine. So can you see how it is now? That the front and the back, how the back side is now longer and bigger because of what we have done there. So the upper side I added 1 inch. That's why you can see it is like that you are seeing on the video. So the back side is where I now added all my allowance, because I didn't add any allowance on the front side. So this is how you will cut and sew your pants when making your pants. So this is what I'm showing you, that if you want to sew, you will sew from this side that I'm pointing out, from the upper side, and it's good to go. So let me show you how you will now sew it. So I'm using my pin to pin it down. So this is what I do now. So you guys sew it, assuming you want to sew it on the machine. This is how you sew. So using my pin to pin it down for you to see how it will be like when you want to sew it, and how the outcome will be. So I'm pinning it now as we are sewing it now. So after pinning it down, you will take it to the machine and sew, and that's what I will do. I will take it to the machine and go and stitch. So this is how you pin. So you just from the upper side and pin. So you can see that it has ready now, it has formed the way it will be, how you sew it. So after pinning it like this at the front, so you pin the back also. So can you see that I've pinned the two sides of it? So we'll go and stitch, and this how you go and stitch again after stitching that first side that I've showed you. So you just hold it and start pinning it again. That is, maybe you take it to the machine, but what I'm still showing you here is that I'm using my pin to show you how you go and sew it on the machine. So you start from this other side again and pin and pin. By the time you finish pinning it, you take it to the machine. And if you are sewing it directly on the machine, this is how you also sew it. That is, pin it and it will form and it will be ready. So after that, before you now sew the side of your pants. So this is how you will now sew it. So I'm just using my hand to show you how you will do it. So you go to the other side and stitch. Before you know, it will be ready, and you iron it out. And that is what I will do exactly. So I'm just showing you how it will be. So I'm taking it to the machine to grab it. So now you see I've run it down. So I will use elastic, and this is the elastic. Can you see how the outcome is? Iron it out and it's ready to go. So watch my video to the end, subscribe, watch it to the end, share it to your friends so that more people can learn from it.
Yes, our elastic waistline pants is ready to wear. Very beautiful one. You can see how the outcome is very beautiful. So please just follow the procedure that we used when cutting it, so that you can also learn how to cut it on your own. Don't miss any line. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button now to subscribe now. Please do it now. Click the subscribe button to subscribe now. Please, you can share this video with your friends, with your family members. Please ask them to also subscribe to my channel, and also give my video a thumbs up so that more people can get to see this video and learn from it. So guys, also check our other tutorials on my channel so that you can also learn how to cut other styles. Thank you for always watching. I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.